Made with EasyVid, freeware at easyvid.com. Today we're going over the top 10 monitors. We've got Apples, we've got Portables, Dells, ViewSonics, Asuses, and then some. So let's start by heading over to our list at easyvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we are going to start on number 10, the Apple Thunderbolt display. It has a 27-inch screen with a 16:9 cinematic aspect ratio, and it's selling for $997. Users are saying the image quality is superb and setup is very minimal, practically plug and play. It works seamlessly with other MacBooks and USB devices. If you're looking for a good docking station, this Apple monitor is perfect for that function. Several users didn't have issues with the monitor until operating system upgrades, which fiddled with their user settings, and it became difficult to pair with a MacBook. And for some, the unit stopped working entirely after 1 year of use. But the good definitely outweigh the bad here, and if you're looking to go towards the Apple route, you should highly consider investing in this. And now let's head back to our list at easyvid.com/top-10-monitors. We are continuing on with number 9, the AOC USB-powered portable LED monitor. This is geared towards travelers or people on the go looking for something mobile, reliable, and on a lower budget. It's selling for $90. This AOC, it weighs 4 pounds and it has a built-in kickstand. Users like that it's so easy to carry around and lightweight, and the auto rotate between vertical and horizontal is nice. And users like that it's easy to use whether you're traveling in airports, hotels, or just want a little more workspace at home. Other users, however, don't care for this monitor, explaining that for them the material is just too cheap. For some people, even getting it out of the box was a hassle because it was cracking. And it breaks easily even with gentle handling. But like I said, if you're interested in a monitor for traveling purposes, whether it's business or personal use, you should consider this AOC. It might be exactly what you've been looking for in a portable monitor, so keep it in mind. Now let's head back to our list at easyvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we are moving on to number 8, the BenQ Professional Gaming Monitor. It's a 24-inch LED monitor, and it features 3 preset buttons that you can customize to save your display settings, whether for gaming or browsing, without manually having to do it in the control panel, which is awesome. It's selling for $300, which is a little steep, but people say the cost is well worth it, especially gamers, because they say that there's little to no lag in frames, and the color contrast is nearly lifelike. It actually features a black equalizer feature which brightens dark areas without overexposing bright areas to render to sharp details. And for those who would not recommend this monitor, the majority receive defective units, and thus they're unhappy, and thus you should be too. But users are saying that BenQ has a really awesome customer service, so if you find this happens to you, don't fret, because apparently BenQ actually hires really decent people. So keep that in mind if you're worried about that. Now let's head back to our list at easyvid.com/top-10-monitors. We're moving on to number 7, the Asus Professional Graphics Monitor. It's selling for $290, and it's a pre-calibrated color display monitor with 4 3.0 USB ports, and you can connect HDMI if that's your preference. Users like that it is pre-calibrated, and many users mention not having to adjust the display settings because text, images, and videos all look fantastic on this Asus. And for those who print often, users say that the screen color and print color are nearly identical. And it's also nicely built with a sturdy stand, for those of us susceptible to breaking every nice thing we own. Several users have complained about flickering images with this monitor, which are obviously defective, and others warn about receiving horribly refurbished units instead of brand new monitors, which does sound fishy, but we should always check out who we're buying from before purchasing, yes? Now let's go back to our list, easyvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we are on number 6, the Acer LCD Monitor. It has a 23-inch widescreen display and has a 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio, which is supposedly like, whoa baby, really crystal clear. It's selling for $120, and users are pleasantly surprised by its lightweight, even though it looks rather bulky. Users also like its connection options and say that the display is great and adjustments are really easy to perform to fit personal needs. And it also has a good option for all viewing angles, within reason of course. Several users are more upset with this Acer's misadvertising than the monitor itself. As in the pictures, it features 2 HDMI ports, but some users unfortunately received monitors with VGA and DVI inputs instead, which is most certainly misleading, but good luck with customer service. And now let's head back to our list at ezvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we are halfway through our list. We have reached number 5, the Dell UltraSharp monitor. It is a 23-inch screen with 16.7 million color display for extreme crystal clear images. It's selling for $203, and it can also change between landscape and portraits. And you can tilt it 4 degrees forward and 21 degrees backwards. Users love the color display, and they say that it's perfect for watching movies and videos. And switching from horizontal to vertical is really quick and simple, and it's a favorite feature among users. Probably even more so among Photoshop users. But for some, they receive defects with dead pixels and wrong versions of this monitor, and some just decided to make really ridiculous, meticulous lists of what should be different about it. But with the positive reviews and the color display and the choice between vertical and horizontal, we would recommend this monitor. Now back to the list, ezvid.com/top-10-monitors. We're on number 4, the ViewSonic widescreen monitor. It is a 24-inch screen and has a 1080 pixel display, and is selling for $189. Positive reviews boast about the text and video playback with this ViewSonic. Users are saying that images are really clear and text is really sharp, making everything much easier on the eyes. The stand is sturdy, and many users mentioned not having to tweak the color settings because apparently it's just that awesome. But several users have warned about ViewSonic's customer service. Most reviewers saying this received DOA units, or there was just something fishy about the way their monitor was reacting. Regardless, these reviewers are in the process of trying to get new monitors, but apparently it takes a lot of persisting because the service reps they dealt with pretty much gave them the runaround, and it takes longer than it should to fix the issue at hand. So you definitely want to keep that in mind if you're eyeballing this ViewSonic widescreen monitor. Watch out for the customer service if you have to deal with them. Now let's head back to our list at ezvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we have reached number 3 now, the ViewSonic 22-inch LED monitor. It's selling for $130, and positive reviews say that this monitor pretty much can handle it all: web browsing, documentation, designing, gaming, movie watching, and all for the awesome price of $130. This is a high-definition pixel resolution monitor, which users like because colors are vibrant and text is easy to read and see. And if ViewSonic is good for anything, they make really sturdy units. But even though we do recommend this monitor, especially because of its great price for its multi-functionality, let it be said that several people have had issues with receiving dead-on-arrival units, and in some instances they receive them time and time again. One poor bloke received 3 dead-on-arrival units, so defective units do happen, but just be wary. Now let's head back to our list at ezvid.com/top-10-monitors. And we have reached number 2, the Dell UltraSharp 24-inch LED monitor. This monitor can also rotate between vertical and horizontal, and it can tilt a little bit backwards and forwards. It's selling for $273, and users all agree that the picture resolution is worth it in itself, and thus is amazing for movie and video watching, and gaming if you're into that. But people mostly using this unit for documentation reading say that text is very sharp, and because of its high contrast, it makes viewing generally easier on the eyeballs. But several users have complained about the backlight bleeding, which some is to be expected with LED monitors. But several say that the backlight bleeding is just too bad, and those wanting to return it say it can be difficult, especially if you're purchasing from another party. because apparently Dell doesn't assign service tag numbers to units not being sold directly from them. So if you're in need for Dell to repair your unit, they can't without that service tag. So pretty much paddling up creek if that's the case. So if you're thinking about this monitor, you might want to consider buying it through the manufacturer. Now let's head back to our list, ezvid.com/top-10-monitors. We've reached number 1, the Asus 23.6-inch LCD monitor, which is also LED backlit, which just makes the image more brighter and therefore the colors more vibrant and everything is lovely and contrasting. It's selling for $158, and this is a pre-calibrated monitor, which most users seem fine with because many mention not having to change the default settings because the display is spot on. And this is coming from a lot of gamers who also mention that there's very little lag during playtime. Users also like that it has a stable base, but the case itself is thin and lightweight, which also makes it easy to move around if need be. The only real bad reviews to be found, they complain about the LED backlight bleeding too much. Even in economy mode, the screen's too bright for some. And another was upset that Asus would not repair one dead pixel. There has to be at least 5 dead pixels, just in case you were wondering. We hope we have shed some light on the various brands of monitors available today. And to check out our full list, visit ezvid.com/top-10-monitors.